Buckle up, kiddos, because we have a case of stupidity. So back in like Friday, I think, there were these swimmers who were caught swimming too close to some dolphins in Hawaii, and they were quote unquote harassing them. Yes, look at this hashtaggy title here. Drone captures swimmers. No. Hashtag drone captures hashtag swimmers allegedly harassing hashtag dolphins and hashtag Hawaii. Why not just hashtag the entire thing at this point?
3 people were accused of harassing a pod of dolphins in Hawaii. Officials say the swimmers were aggressively pursuing and corralling the spinner dolphin.
So yeah, basically a couple of tourists. I believe them to be tourists because if they lived in Hawaii, they would probably know better. But yeah, just about like 33 people decided to swim close to some dolphins, and they were just a bit too close. And in Hawaii, it is illegal to be within 50 yards of it's supposed to say it's illegal to be within 50 yards of just really any sort of sea animals. So yeah, just another case of tourists being dumb as fuck. Literally just swimming too close to dolphins. Like, just give them a little slap on the wrist and stuff. Cause if it trust me, if it went that way, this story would not be stupid. The reason why it's stupid is because they were harassing the dolphins. Let's play that video back real fast.
3 people were accused of harassing a pod of dolphins in Hawaii. Officials say the swimmers were aggressively pursuing and corralling the spinner dolphins.
Yeah, they were not being harassed. Plus, these motherfuckers would never even get the chance to do so, because guess what? Dolphins can swim up to 18 miles per hour. Compare that with a human, 2 miles per hour. Yeah, they're not going to get harassed anytime soon. If they got too close and they felt threatened, they could just swim. They just swim away because they're much faster than us. They're not little delicate sea creatures. Like, they can run off and avoid any sort of shit, or they can straight up mess you up. Straight up. I don't know. I don't even know why I said that. That was pretty cringy. But they can mess you up, and I'm pretty sure they can also kill you. Ain't nobody ever going to be able to harass wild dolphins, because guess what? They're in the sea, a giant body of water that is deep, deep as hell. If you want to harass some dolphins, go to a sea life museum or something where they have random sea animals in just different little water cages, water tanks. I don't know why I said water cages, that was stupid. That's when you can harass a dolphin. But wild dolphins that live out in the sea, those guys can escape way faster than any of us could swim. If y'all already lost brain cells at the title or just really the entirety of this video so far, then I would recommend you to say your final goodbyes to the rest of them, because now we're going to get into the punishments these guys are facing. So, um, if it was up to me, I would just give these guys like a little slap on the wrist, like give them a ticket that's as much as like fine them as much as a car ticket or something, or ban them from the beach. How about that? They could do something like that and resolve this entire thing so quickly. But guess what they're going to punish them with? $11,000 in fines and up to an entire fucking year in prison. I can't even make this stuff up. You're really going to throw somebody in prison for swimming too close to some dolphins that could easily escape any sort of harassment attempt?
It wasn't immediately clear what these swimmers were charged with, but they could face up to $11,000 in fines and up to 1 year in prison.
Hey man, why are you in prison for? I was... Hey man, what are you in prison for? I was close to a dolphin. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, thanks a lot, phone, for giving me the 15% notification. Like, I definitely needed that right now. Imagine throwing someone in prison for an entire year just because they were too close to a dolphin. These dolphins were absolutely 100% safe from these guys. This entire thing is just so stupid. I really, really hope they don't have to go to prison just because of this. Prison is meant for murderers, predators, serial killers. They're meant for the worst of the worst. They're not meant for people who got too close to a dolphin while swimming. Yes, they're going to send them to prison instead of jail because those are two different things. Prison is much worse than jail, I heard. And you're going to send those motherfuckers there just because they're too close to a group of dolphins. I have seen so many stupid things. I have seen people literally drop Cracker Barrel just because they added an optional fake meat for vegetarians that you don't have to even get. It didn't even replace anything. I've seen fancy folk table manners etiquette shit, but oh my god, this might take the cake. Or I mean, really, it's a close tie to the Cracker Barrel story that I made a few months ago, where Cracker Barrel fans completely dropped Cracker Barrel because Cracker Barrel added this optional menu item called the Impossible Sausage. It's just a sausage, a plant-based sausage. You don't have to get it. It didn't replace the original. So yeah, I think this, along with that story, oh my god, makes me lose all my brain cells every time I even remember them. That's going to be it for the story, really. But we're not finished yet. If you think it couldn't get worse, oh my god, read the comment section. People in the comment section think that the reason why this is all going on is because the people who were committing this crime are white. Sounds like privileged white people. Ugh, white people, why? Whites. Whites. Look at them white folks. Ugh. Of course they are white. Stop being stupid white people. I really can't make this shit up. Everything is becoming a race thing. It seems like over the years, racism has been reversed. Back then, people just blindly hated black people because. Did I say it wrong? Back then, people just blindly hated black people. Nowadays, in the 21st century, it seems like people are now starting to hate white people. They're like, oh, we all love you and stuff. Like, we love our races and shit. Like, we love black people, Asians, Mexicans, and whatever else. Oh, white people. Ew. And apparently it's okay to be racist towards white people, but if you're racist towards any other race, you deserve to go to hell. The deepest part of hell. Like, what? This doesn't have to do with race, it has to do with stupidity. Stupidity. I even made a comment. I was like, imagine throwing someone in prison for a year just because they were too close to a dolphin. A fucking dolphin. And here are the replies. Imagine having such little respect for animal life, creatures God created like us, that you make a comment like this. Just say you have no respect for anyone or anything and move on. I get tired of so many self-important morons thinking they get to decide the value of no one's life. I get tired of so many self-important morons thinking they get to decide the value of one life over another. Sir, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that it's stupid to throw somebody in prison for an entire year just because they're too close to a dolphin. And then you got the people who are just completely overreacting. This makes me so angry. They all need to get the max punishment now by the law. Oh, I forgot about this comment. Finally seeing some white people in trouble. Yet again, It doesn't have to do with race. It has to do with stupidity. Man, Jesus Christ. This entire situation is just complete dog shit. And plus, everybody in the comment section acting like these people personally attacked their parents or something. I bet you half, if not most, of those motherfuckers were probably some basic white bitches that you'll see at a Starbucks every morning. This entire thing is retarded. So, there's all that. That's the end of the video. So, if you guys agree with the punishment that these guys are going to be getting, then you have multiple things in you that need to be diagnosed immediately. Please get some help.